Hey guys, Black Ninja 797 here. In today's video, this is going to be another commentary. I have not made a commentary video in forever, and I decided to bring these series back because not only do I think it would be a good series to bring back, but also I just really miss making commentaries, and I feel like the commentaries would be a great series to bring back just because I feel like I could be more sociable in my commentaries than, let's say, a gameplay video, for example, because I feel like in my other videos, I feel like I'm not as sociable as I can be. Like, I always try to be sociable in my videos, but I feel like, for example, like, in my gameplay videos, I feel like I'm more focused on the game and not what I'm saying and what I'm talking about. And so I think that the commentaries would be better just because I can talk just about whatever I want and just let my thoughts run free and just basically be myself, because I feel like I'm not necessarily being my absolute self whenever I'm like making a video about, like, let's say a tips and tricks video or gameplay. I feel like I'm more just focused on the game and I'm kind of just like in a different world and I'm not really myself. So basically, guys, I want to bring back the commentaries, and this is going to be my very first commentary in a really long time. Like, I made the Thunderstruck Gaming commentary, but for my channel, this is going to be my first commentary in like 6 months, so it's been a really long time, and I'm kind of rusty. I've had to restart this video like several times because I keep screwing up and I'm not used to it, but don't worry, I'll get back in the swing of things. So basically, guys, what I want to talk about in today's commentary is about Call of Duty 2016, which is the Call of Duty that's going to be developed by Infinity Ward. Now, for those of you guys that don't know, Infinity Ward is the company that made Call of Duty 1, Call of Duty 2, Call of Duty 4, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, and Call of Duty Ghosts. And all of those Call of Duties were made by Infinity Ward. So basically, you guys have a fair idea of what their Call of Duties are like. But there's a rumor going around that Call of Duty 2016 is going to be completely different. And what do I mean by that? Well, people are saying that Call of Duty 2016 is going to be taking place in outer space. Now, I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys have mixed decisions about what I just said. Some of you guys are probably like, oh yeah, that sounds awesome. Some of you guys are probably like, yeah, I'm not sure. And some of you guys are probably like, no. So basically, what I wanted to talk about is basically what my thoughts are on Call of Duty possibly taking place in space this year. I want to get your guys' opinion on it as well. So let's talk about this. So Call of Duty taking place in space. Now, at first, this sounds a little bit scary because we're not sure how this could play out, because a lot of people are not a fan of the futuristic Call of Duties, and a lot of people do not like the movement system, like, for example, in Advanced Warfare and Black Ops 3. And a lot of people think that this would be a bad thing because it could be just like Advanced Warfare and Black Ops 3, and a lot of people don't like that. But this also could be a different scenario. For example, the Call of Duty Ghosts campaign had a space level, so the campaign for Call of Duty 2016 could be a space campaign, and it doesn't necessarily have to affect multiplayer. So, for example, this doesn't have to affect multiplayer. This could be just a campaign thing, or it could be a multiplayer thing. So let's look at from just a campaign aspect. If Infinity Ward just makes it a campaign thing, then that means all we have to worry about is if the campaign is good. But a lot of people are worried about the multiplayer aspect of things. So let's say that Call of Duty multiplayer takes place in space. So Call of Duty 2016, if it's going to take place in space, it's most likely going to have the Advanced Warfare or Black Ops 3 movement system. Because if we're going to be taking place in the future, like in the far future, then why wouldn't we have the like the exosuits or something? It just doesn't make sense. Like, I think that if we have Call of Duty taking place in space multiplayer wise, I feel like we will have the futuristic movement. Now, this is very controversial. A lot of people, like I said, are not a fan of it. Some people are. But it really just depends on what you think. If you like the exosuits, then you'll like the possibility of a space Call of Duty. But if you don't, then you're probably not going to like it. And Call of Duty taking place in space doesn't necessarily also have to mean that multiplayer would be like a exosuit movement all the time. Like, for example, like, we could have sections of, let's say, a planet that has like a section where there's low gravity, kind of like, here's a perfect example. Let's say that we fight on, let's say, a planet. Let's say the moon, since we're in outer space. Like, we don't necessarily have to be in the sky like in outer space. We could have a planet that has a anti-gravity section, and that could be like the futuristic movement, you know what I mean? So there's a whole bunch of scenarios with Call of Duty 2016. In fact, I will actually link you guys to my Twitter in the description as always, so you can look through my Twitter and look at the retweet I sent of this rumor going around, and you guys can basically look into it and give me your opinion on this, just because I feel like if you guys see the article or whatever it was, then I feel like you guys can have an in-depth more like opinion on this. So basically, guys, this is just a little bit of a commentary that I wanted to talk about Call of Duty 2016. Let me know your thoughts down below. And just let me know whether you think that this is just a little bogus or just anything like stupid, or if you guys are excited. Just let me know what your opinion is down below. And also, thank you guys so much for the support on the Thunderstruck Gaming commentary, guys. That really means a lot to me. I just want to say thank you again, because that was the first commentary I uploaded in a really long time, and I really want to make these again. So anyways, guys, this is going to be today's video. I'm signing out. Peace.